This week on Archery 101, we're going to cover how to string your bow. Hey everybody, Greg here, and welcome to Archery 101. If you want to start a fight in traditional archery, you talk about one of two things. And the first thing, if you want to start a fight, I'm guaranteed you'll start one, is instinctive aiming. Everybody has an opinion, and everybody knows what they're doing is right, and what you're doing is wrong. And the other thing is how to string a bow. There's many ways to do it, and some people will tell you horror stories, some people will tell you the opposite of it. Once again, everybody has a story, everybody has an opinion, doesn't mean they're right. Right? Storing your bow is important. It prevents damage. Now you can get away with a lot, because some of these older bows, man, these things are built like tanks. I'm going to give you two examples. Now I am not, listen closely, I am not advocating this. This here is my 1969 Ben Pearson Mustang. I got it off a gentleman, Colonel Hank Kersey. This baby was left fully strung, hanging up on a nail in his garage for 10 years. He'd pull it down every fall and kill a couple deer with it. Limbs are totally straight. Now I will say these are some really thick limbs. That might have helped. And this baby is 45 pounds, so she's not a lightweight draw. Right? He had this thing left fully strung, no bad damage. So I guess you can leave it strung for 10 years. Should you? No. Bad. Case 2. This bow right here. This is the very first bow I ever shot. This is my father's 1966 Ben Pearson Colt, 46 pounds. Now I know what you're saying. Well, who's the idiot that strung it like that? It's not strung. This bow was stored exactly like this and sat up in my father's attic for 20 plus years. It's right before they moved. We went up there to clean and I found it up there. I totally forgot about this thing. I took it down, cleaned it up, shoots great, limbs are straight. Back in the 60s, this was a proper way to do your bow. Should you do it? No. But people have done it. 20 years it's been like this and it's not hurt. I do not store it like this. I have it like this just for demonstration purposes only. So how should you store your string? That's a great question. Remember, we don't want tension on our limbs because that can warp them. So a lot of people, primarily longbow guys that I know of, because it's easier to string and unstring it, they just wrap the string around the limb like that. There you go, nice and simple. What I like to use is this little string holder right here. I like those. Nice little cap, holds it in there, it's elastic. Now they cost some money. Me, being cheap, I found I could do the exact same thing with a rubber band, and it works perfectly fine. So those are a couple ways you can do it. Now we're going to talk about stringing. I'm going to advocate right off the bat that you use a stringer. But what if you forget it? I'm going to show you a couple of ways on how to do that. And both these I've done for many years. Alright. Alright, here we are everybody. I got a longbow. 68 inches long. My stringer is actually made for recurve, so it's going to be a little short. Now, a lot of people always think you should put this on first. But with a shorter one, if you do that, you see it's not going to make it around it. The first thing you want to do is put it through there. Then you attach the bottom. Now comes the hard part. I gotta get my string off and not drop it. So I come here, pop that off. Now, notice the string's in the middle of the hoop. Very important. Grab the string in one hand, and to play with it, And don't let the string slink down. See how it slinks down? You gotta step on it, it'll get you in trouble. So I also grab it with my finger. Then all you do is step on your stringer and use good leverage. Slowly release it. And there you go. One strong bow. Now you can see, even like this, I can't take it off. So I have to do the opposite. And there you have. I have one strong long bow. That's how you do it with a stringer. But what if you forgot your stringer? And we'll show you that one up next. All right, everybody. This is not the preferred method, but I know a lot of old guys that do it. You don't know why I'm calling them old, I'm their age. This is for the ones where they got the string on the limb. Trying to do it the other way is a mother. This one, the risk of damaging your limb is much smaller. All you do is put the bow in the arch of your foot, grab your handles, push on your string, and it bends the bow, nice and easy. One strung bow. To unstring it, you reverse it. That's the long bow. Pretty simple stuff, right? Now let's talk about recurves. All right, everybody, now let's talk about recurves. It's done the same way. Run it over the limb, bring it under, hook it on the limb. Now, you can detach it now or later. I always detach now because, man, some of these babies, you'll see how much this little thing flexes. Remember, always through the middle of the hoop. Get it down as far as you can, put your foot on it, and bend away. Hook it, around and in, and congratulations, you have now just strung your bow. Same thing for backwards. Now comes the controversy. Stringing a recurve without the stringer. So, I have this book by Ben Pearson from the 50s. And this is the method he shows. This is the method I was taught. And I use it whenever I forget my stringer or if I'm in a hurry, things like that. It's the classic step through. What you're gonna do, and I'm gonna start with a strung bow, is you put the bow, my left foot goes in, the recurve part goes across my shin. I get my legs all set up, I use my arm, I press, my string comes off. A lot of people are against this because of the possibility of twisting your strings. And I've done it for a long time, and it seems to work. So I got my bow, I step through, hook it on my shins. You gotta get the right leverage. I put my palm in the arch. I push my arm forward, hook it, and I have one strung recurve. Now, I'm gonna give you a little cavat. All right, I'm gonna get my other bow, and I'm gonna show you a couple things. All right, boys and girls, that's your string bow. Now, what's the cavat? This bow is 25 pounds. This bow is 46. Much thicker in limb. This limb, good luck trying to twist this baby, all right? I don't care. I hear people, oh, you can twist. You ain't twisting this limb. And my 50 pounder, or my 45 Mustang, there's no way in God's green earth you're gonna twist it. You're not twisting this one. But watch this one. 25 pounds, right? Yeah, I can twist that with ease. That's where the danger comes in with the lightweight bows, all right? So, stringing a bow. One, use a stringer. Better safe than sorry. Two, you do a step through, do it right, all right? Don't be putting it on the ground and things like that. Do it like I showed you. It works. I know it's not the best way. It's how my dad did it. It's how I did it all the way up until like the 90s. All right? Stringing a bow, easy, but it can cause some very bad things to happen to you. All right, boys and girls, you know the deal. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. got something to say, or you got an alternative method of stringing that I didn't cover, let me know. Put it in the comments down below. I'll check it out. Maybe I'll make another video for it. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to see you next week with an all-new episode of Archery 101.